All right, we're going to do something today that's going to seem cray-cray to you, and it's the most powerful thing you can do. Now, I have advanced manifesting courses. I have breakthrough fear. I have a track record of helping people to absolutely transform anything. We're going to talk about this today. Are you ready for it? This is huge. The planet's ready for it. The frequency's ready for it. Are you? Let's find out. You can manifest amazing things, shift your reality, break through fear. Let's go. Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and live an amazing life. My whole teaching platform is about breaking through fear. What are we going to do today? Everything on this planet that is in a negative nature, a low frequency, is a product of one thing: fear. The ego fears. I'm not going to get what I want. I'm getting what I don't want. Somebody's going to have something I want. And controlling power, everything in a material world. It thinks from a dense material space. That's all it's doing, and it protects you. It is not evil. It is just a low frequency saying, hey, Bob or Sally or Jane or Jan, guess what? I'm going to protect you in this material world. That's all it sees, because we're in unconsciousness, and we came in here in that state of mind. But not anymore. We're going into consciousness. And when you release it, you don't blame it or say it's bad and I don't want to fear anymore. We break through it. We experience it. I'm going to do something today, cray-cray. Now, if you saw my 3 seconds to manifest anything video, you know that that really launched my whole teaching platform. In other words, people got it. It's really simple. What's the 3 seconds? I'll tell you briefly right now. In 3 seconds, the reason I said 3 is because I was actually timing it. How long did it take to go from a negative thought to a positive one? And that shifts your entire reality. And people realize, wait, that's all I had to do. Now, my teachings, of course, take you much deeper to find out where that thought come from anyways. And if you keep having them, we got to deal with that. By the way, this is free. Come on over if you want to learn more about all my teachings and get all kinds of free stuff. However, today, that 3 seconds to manifest anything is great, but there's still usually, almost all the time, underlying fear with people who want to manifest new things. So they'll switch over to the positive thought, they're really still not believing it. I want you to do something today. If you want to go into this space, I would like you to try this. Your choice, everything is. I would like you to go straight into the fear. This is what I teach people. We don't try to eliminate things that are a part of our experience here. We came here to experience loss and fear and pain and sadness and triumph and joy and love when you don't have any. Because then love becomes so much more amazing and important, and you understand it then. This experience on planet Earth is your understanding of what you are. But you can't do that until you've been over here to know what it's like to not have that unconditional love, that support, that abundance, all these things that you can actually manifest right now. So people try to avoid this. They don't want to experience all that. They just want to go have the good stuff. Well, you came from the good stuff. So let go of that. You're going to go back to the good stuff. What you want to do here is to experience the unconsciousness without reacting to it. In other words, without allowing it to control you, because the ego will react to it. You know, it'll strike back. It'll have to be right. You're wrong, somebody told me. My hat was distracting. Well, which means I'm just going to put it on right now. It's distracting. I said, well, give me the list of what I can and can't wear to please you. And so we do this. We don't even realize what we're doing. Trying to make everybody conform to who and what we are. We are that. You are the person that wears the hat. You are the darker skin color, the lighter skin color. Whatever it is, you are the uneducated. You are the wealthy. So can you love everything as one family? You don't have to like everything, but love them anyways, right? You siblings, you love them. May not want to hang out with them. That's what we must do here. So what we want to do, and this is a really cool exercise, I want you to sit with the fear. Do you have any? Is there anything you're concerned about right now? The future, whatever, watching all those videos, still going into the programming. Oh, media, I have to watch it. No, you're just still programming. It's all programming, all of it, all of it. You're still telling yourself maybe that you need to watch that or you're addicted to it. It's all programming, 100%. Do you know who owns all of those platforms? Funds, financial funds. I worked on Wall Street. I was an investment banker. Guess who controls them? You think they're going to let them say whatever they want to? No, they control everything through what they place out there. Are you getting sucked up into that, the old guard? We have to step away. So if you feel fear, that's the ego believing some of that. And that's okay. Don't fight it and say, well, I know it's not true. I know. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go into it. Because that is an energy field that we came here with, that we're going to experience till we leave here. You're going to experience fear till the day we leave here. It's just part of the low density adventure. We're in consciousness, and when you go into consciousness, you observe it. It's like anything. You watch something, but you don't have to participate in it. Breakthrough fear takes this one thing. So if, like I said, if you're interested, these are free videos, free download. I've got a mobile app that says, what am I manifesting? It'll help switch you. But today, what is it I'm afraid of? And I want you to go straight into it. And I'll tell you why this works. Because it's made up. It's an illusion. There's not fear on other planets. Most of them don't have fear. There's some lower density ones. But fear is made up. If it was what we were, we'd be that all the time. Love always exists, no matter what. Love always is in place. It's at the root. It's the core of what we are. Everybody says, I'm a star seed. I say, everybody's a star seed. All of us are special. Every single one of us. There's no group of spiritual people that has it, above you. No, it doesn't exist. Everyone is equally perfect and beautiful. And somebody said, oh, you shouldn't laugh at us. There are people that, no, we are the people. And I never laugh at anybody. I laugh with them. We are so silly. Are you ready to laugh at us? And realize you hold the power of the universe. You are loaded down in your pockets of these tatter coats that we wear. Your pockets are lined with and loaded with jewels. You haven't reached in there to figure that out, to find them. We're going to do that right now. Because you signed up for this experience, yep, you did. And if you don't believe that, that's okay. Your ego's telling you, poor little me. It's all about me, what I get, what I feel. So if you want to stay there, go ahead. But this could open up the gateways to something new. I want you to go straight into it. It could be physical pain. I've had people have spontaneous healings doing this. It could be just a mental block. I'm afraid. You stay there, and the more you fight it, I don't want this. I'm going to meditate, and it's going to go away. No, feel it. Bring it on, because it's not you. And when you bring it on, you stop fearing the fear, right? Churchill, the only thing to fear is fear itself. Right. So let's observe it. So right now, what is it you're afraid of? The future of the planet? Losing a spouse? Poor health? You're eternal. You're unconditional love, and you're unconditionally loved. That's all you need to know. Everything else is an adventure, including the pain, the suffering. Suffering happens when you think there's an ending to something, or that you're not getting what you want, or that death even. Somebody died. I'm going to grieve. I hear that a lot. I said, it's okay. So we don't fight it and try to stop it. This is what it's like to lose somebody. Because I know that's not actually real. Because there's no such thing as loss. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. That exists, that energy field that person was, is way more powerful now because it's not being held down by the density that you're in. But you're still feeling loss. They don't. They don't miss us. They're like, give it a second. You'll be here and you'll know what it's really like, and you'll know you didn't have to struggle or suffer. Celebrate life, because life is eternal. Go into the fear. Go into it. What am I afraid of? The future? Wow. Let's look at that. Okay. What if we blow ourselves up? Wow. I get to experience that. What's that like to know the ending of a planet? Wow. Whew. Big stuff. And then it goes over and over again. That's just one probability. You don't have to experience that. You can experience the Great Awakening. They are working on my building. They're reinforcing, getting us ready for hurricanes. Hey, guess what? What if I get hit by a hurricane? What if my last words are glub, glub, glub? Oh well, that's what I chose. And if I choose something else and I'm not ready to do that, then I won't. Neither will you. But the fear comes from not believing that you have control over your life. And you do, 100%. Because nobody makes you think or feel anything. And the ego is in control when you feel anger, anxiousness, fear, all that stuff. So what we want to do is we say, I'm okay with this. I'm human. I'm okay with this. I'm going to go ahead and fear. I'm going to go ahead and wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning sweating because I don't know if I'm going to be able to pay my bills or I'm going to lose my job or I hate what I'm doing and I got to get out of this. Then you can decide, I hold that power. I can change this. And if I manifest something different, I don't have to wake up at 3 in the morning sweating because I'll have enough money or I'll be in a job that I love or I will find that perfect person because I'm in that space, that frequency, I'm in that zone. You're in the room where they are. But if you're down here in fear, will I ever have them? Or you're projecting into the universe that you don't have. I don't want you to believe that you don't have if you want to go in that space. I want you to go ahead and say yes. But if you choose this experience, then God bless you. Go for it. There's no right nor wrong. But if you're tired of that, come on over. What am I afraid of? I'm going to look straight at it. What if I'm sick? What if I die from some screwball thing I never imagined? Well, I'm going anyways. It doesn't matter what it is. Sorry to the person who hates it when I laugh at this stuff, but like, we don't die. My ex-mother-in-law, she got cancer. And here's what she said. Well, I had to die of something. She was amazing. She's a super spiritual woman. She actually visited me after she died. She was beautiful. She was there with her friends, and she was not sad at all. She was like not sad. She was like just totally at peace. Well, I'm here now. I see what you're doing there. Just make whatever decisions you have to. That's all it is. So we get so emotional because the emotions come from wanting things or not wanting things. Go into it. Don't fight it. I want something. I really want this. Go into it. Okay. What if I don't get that? Or what if it's not what I expected? Or what if it's something greater than I expected? Wow. The fear dissolves. It dissolves. So my students, if you're in this series and you signed up for the Activate Your Magic email series, you have a chance to do that when you're in there. I actually show testimonials and I hear this constantly. The chatter stops. That chatter that was getting me riled up about the past or this or what might happen in the future just stops. They observe it. They stop trying to fight it and say, I don't want it. They just say, okay, here it is. It's a story. It's a story. You can change the story. But don't fight the story. Say, why am I telling myself that story? I'm programmed. Oh, my parents said that. Or I'm part of the old guard teaching. I am baby boomer, man. We were told, here's 2.5 kids and a dog, picket fence, work your butt off. Usually they didn't say what you should be doing, just as long as you're making money and supporting yourself. Here's how women function. Here's how men function. I'm in the United States, so we're a little behind. All these things that didn't suit us as expansive, expressive beings. And now we're going into expression and expansion and passion, realizing the rest didn't work for us. It's okay to let it go. I'm going to go straight into it. It was a story. It was programming by people who didn't know better. So we like to blame them. Oh, the old guard, they're evil. I'm saying, no, they're not. They're part of the old programming that was low. And now there is a freeing of that spirit into a higher frequency that recognizes, We were babies crawling, and now we're babies walking. And now we're adults running. That's all it is. We're all at just different phases in our experience here. Not as beings, light beings. We all come from the one source of the ultimate. We weren't starting down here. We were that experiencing this down here. I want you to take whatever you're afraid of and go straight into it. Because it's not real. It's not real. It's a story. It's a story. You get to change a story. Why is one person afraid of something and another isn't? And by the way, fear can be used in the most positive way. Isn't it exciting when you're afraid to jump off the cliff into the water? What made it so great? If you weren't afraid, you'd go, okay, big whoop. What makes a scary movie so exciting? Oh, I'm afraid, and you know it's not real. Yet you get excited. Oh, look behind you. The Chainsaw Massacre man is behind you. It's hysterical. I find it humorous, and everyone and everything is laughing too because they know it's just an experience. And so when you go into it, you go, oh my gosh, it's made up, I'm eternal. And even physically, nothing can really harm me. I just experience it. And it just dissolves. That illusion dissolves, and I become something else. On another planet or in a space where nothing is actually material. How beautiful is that? And this whole space here is full of that. Unlimited intelligence. Just beautiful. It's beautiful. You want to step into that? Fear. It's my story. What's a story? I can change a story. And bless yourself. It's okay that you felt that. It's who and what you were up until this point. You don't have to believe it anymore. Bless it. Wow, that was cool. That was an experience. I got to know fear and worry and anxiety. I know what that's like. And now when I go into that high frequency, it's beautiful. It's beautiful because now I know suffering to truly know love and peace and all the wonderful things that come when you leave this world that seems so cruel sometimes. It's not. It's an experience. I hope that you will subscribe. And I have free videos for online businesses. Go get skills, learn, expand. Quit judging everything. Do it, don't do it. Let others become what they want to be and do what they want to. Judgment is one of the lowest frequencies. It limits you. And when you cut yourself off from anything, you limit your manifesting powers. If you want to come over here, I have free videos and you'll get a chance to go in to Activate Your Magic, or you can go to landriaonkka.com. Activate Your Magic is one of my courses on there. It is a lifetime course. It's advanced manifesting. It's unlike any other platform out there. I'm not doing vision boards and mantras. Those don't work until you go into the space that we're talking about today, where you know fear. You just break through it. You accept it as part of the experience. It doesn't control you anymore. You don't entangle with it. You experience it. Isn't that beautiful? Then you know, I am greater than this. Wow, what a privilege to know fear and loss. What a privilege. Whew, bring it on. Explore everything open to you. We're going into a new era where I'm going to announce something really soon. I'm going to announce the name of 2024. Yeah, I don't do that usually till the end of the year. 2023 is community and collaboration. 2022 was action. We had to start taking action. We're going to continue action, but now we're going to do it as communities and collaboration. We become extremely powerful. Wait till you hear what next year is. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Namaste.